Prayer is the key. The solution to all life's problems. Mabel, you hardly pray anymore. The pastor says he barely sees you at service or usher meetings. What is the problem? Mabel said nothing. Because the answer was a wound too deep to explain. His name was Smart. And to Mabel, he was everything. Loving. Caring. Hardworking. She called him her guardian angel. He had every quality she ever prayed for in a man. 2 years passed. Smart made no moves toward marriage. So Mabel did what she knew best, she fasted. She prayed. Midnight after midnight, she cried out to God. Lord, let him be mine. But the more she prayed, the more Smart pulled away. On the last day of her fast, she went to Smart's house, believing God was about to show her a sign. Instead, she met Smart's cousin. And a woman. This is Smart's wife-to-be. The words hit Mabel like a stone. When Smart finally drove in and saw her face, he knew she knew. Mabel stood up, walked to him, and asked just one question. Was it because I prayed? He had no answer. She didn't wait for one. 15 years before, a little girl knelt in her room and prayed for her father's safe return from a business trip. Psalm 91 was her anchor, he shall give his angels charge over you. But Mr. Irene came home in a casket. And Mabel's world collapsed. They stopped her on the way to work. They had guns. They took everything, every kobo she had saved, right from her hands. When she got home, she fainted. When she woke up, she made a decision. She would never pray again. Mommy, bad things always happen when I pray. I have decided. I will not pray anymore. Mrs. Irene could not believe the words coming from her daughter's mouth. So she picked up her phone and called Pastor Frederick. Pastor Frederick arrived an hour later. He didn't shout. He didn't lecture. He asked her one question. When the robbers left you alive, did you kneel and thank God? Mabel stared at him. Thank God for what? Mabel, the pastor said, the devil is angry that you are a Christian. He is angrier because your prayers are threats to his kingdom. If you pray and nothing happens, you haven't prayed enough. Most things we pass through are the devil showing you he fears you. For the first time in years, Mabel was quiet and listening. 2 weeks later, with Pastor Frederick's help, Mabel walked into an oil company. Not as a factory hand. As a new employee. She had prayed that morning. And she was no longer afraid. The devil lies in wait like a lion, looking for whom to devour. But God says, I know the thoughts I have toward you. Thoughts of peace, and not of evil. To give you an expected end. Jeremiah 29, verse 11. Mabel prays now. And she is never scared again. When I pray. Written by Ogbonna. Your prayer is not weakness. It is warfare.